What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4, and thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Realistic Rebuilds. Today, we're taking on the Baltimore Ravens, a team that already has 2 Super Bowls to their name, and we're getting ready to try to rebuild them to get their 3rd one. So this was an interesting take, as realistically, we had to move on from Joe Flacco, and that is a monster contract to try to work around, but we're going to try our best to get that done and move on from Joe Flacco. So there's only two ways you could have took this. You could have said, we're going to try to build around Joe Flacco or move on from Joe Flacco. And best believe we're going to move on from Joe Flacco. So this is where we enter the realm of, oh, it's not realistic. You're trading away all the old players. Well, fuck, that's how I'm going to try to make this interesting to captivate the audience. So there's lots of veterans on the Ravens that we can hopefully move and offload for some decently high picks. We got Kenneth Dixon here, running back, who I think is going to be our lead back this season. Him with Terrence West. We got 89 overall fullback. All right, Steve Smith's going. You're 37. You're going on the trade block. Mike Wallace is 30. You're going on the trade block. You're going to get regression fairly hard. And you're 85 overall, so we might be able to get a 3rd-round pick out of you. We got Hester here. I mean, good return specialist. We got Ben Watson, 35. Man, this is an old-ass fucking team. All right, you're gone. Dennis Pitta, you're going up on the trade block. There you go. What else we got? Ooh, Ronnie Stanley. There we go. We got a franchise tackle. It's nice. Urschel, 25, right? All right. I think we're going to be solid here on the offensive line. We don't have to draft any offensive line, which is what I'm worried a little bit because I draft offensive linemen every video. I don't want to get in the rhythm of drafting the same players over and over. We'll put Yanda up there. I'm not going to be super excited to get rid of Yanda. You don't find 93 overall O-linemen. And they don't find O-linemen regress too hard. So we should try to keep them. The rest of the line will look all right. On the defensive side of the ball, we got Dumervil here, 88. You're gone. You're old as shit. We got Mosley, who's a stud. T-Sizzle. There we go. We had to get rid of, Antonio Gates in the Chargers rebuild. I think this one's going to sting just as much for Raven fans that are stopping by. But I'm pretty sure he retires after 1 year. So why not? Why not see what we can get? We got a bunch of old-ass corners there just eating up cap. See if we can get rid of them. We got Ladarius Webb. Ugh, there's just no cover for him. We got Eric Weddle, 31, 92 overall. Like I said, we're going to have to get some first-round picks. If not, we have to keep a couple of these old guys. We can't be super depleted. See what we get for Eric Weddle. First-round pick. If nothing, the first-round pick, nothing. 3rd round. All right, looks like we're holding on to Weddle. With Ben Watson, a couple 2nd-round picks. We'll take that, a 2nd and a 7th. That's good value. Mike Wallace. What do we got? 2nd and 7th. Browns need some offensive weapons, I guess. We'll send you Mike Wallace. For Elvis Dumervil. Oh, 1st-round pick for Dumervil. All right. Take that. Steve Smith Sr. A couple 2nd-round picks thrown in here. Send him to Chicago. 2nd and a 5th. We got T-Sizzle. Take a 1st-round pick as well. There we go. That's the Patriots, though. Yanda's got to take a 1st-round pick to get a Yanda. I don't see it. Bunch of 2nd rounds. All right, so it looks like we're going to be holding on to Weddle and Yanda. But look, someone offered me for Flacco, 2nd-round pick. You guys heard for quarterback here? There you go. Enjoy the fucking cap cow. Okay, we'll send him to Cleveland. There we go. Send him to Cleveland, 2nd and 5th. Get the Browns finally with their quarterback. See, I'm not worried. Like, sometimes send him to Houston. Let him deal with that. You got Osweiler and Flacco. There you go. Just fuck with them. So let's take a look at our depth chart heading into year 1. Oh my god. All right, so go with Ryan Mallett as our quarterback. So it looks like we're going for the 1st overall pick, baby, with our actual pick. And then in 2018, we'll have all the picks we just traded for. Terrence West at running back. I'm a big fan of Kenneth Dixon, actually. So let's make Dixon the starter, and we'll have West be the backup. Which actually looks like in real life, that's like slowly what the Ravens are transitioning in, week 13 of the football season. We got a solid fullback. Kamar Aiken's going to be our lead wide receiver. We signed Kevin White as a free agent. So we have White and Perryman, 2 young wide receivers that have somewhat underperformed with that. Oh, those are pretty low. But their ceiling should be high. We got great speed, great size. Tight end will make Max Williams out of Minnesota the starting tight end. Crockett Gilmore, you just have an atrocious name. We got Ronnie Stanley at tackle. That's fine. Urschel at guard. That's fine. Those guys there should be with us the entire rebuild. Zuda's an older center. No one wanted to offer for him, so we'll keep with him. Yanda, 93 overall guard. Hopefully he doesn't regress too bad. Maybe we can get through 5 years without him retiring. We got Rick Wagner, 81 overall right tackle. So this offensive line is solid. I don't think we're going to have to draft too heavily on that. Defensive ends are looking, one side looks good, one side does not. We got 2 solid D. Who is this guy? Michael Pearson. Why are you an undrafted free agent or something? Why are you a 78? We got Kamale Carrera, outside linebacker. We got Mosley, 88. Zachary Orr. I think we run a 3-4, so we need 2 good middle linebackers. Darius Smith from Kentucky is the other outside linebacker. So I think outside linebacker is somewhat shady. If they're going to turn it around. We got Tavon Young, 78 for a coin. What the fuck? What roster update is this? Tavon Young's a 70. Is he balling out that hard? I know he was good at Temple. I watched a bunch of Temple games, but Jesus Christ, 78? Safety's looking solid. We got one of the best kickers in the NFL. Punter's 81. All right. Let's set our decision. Oh, jeez, with Ryan Mallett at quarterback. Can't make it any lower than 7, so I guess we will start off with 7 wins as our goal as we simulate here to the mid-season point. So halfway through the season, hey, we're not as bad as the Browns. Almost. We're 1-6. The Browns are 1-7. Let's take a look at the stats for Ryan Mallett. Oh, my God. 1,300 yards, 6 touchdowns, 6 picks. Would you expect anything better than that? Nope. Kenneth Dixon, 378 yards, 1 touchdown. Oh, my God. 3 fumbles to his name. Only averaging 50 yards a game. This is an atrocious team. Thought we'd have a little bit better run game. We had a solid O-line. Max Williams leading the team with 300 yards and a touchdown. Aiken, 328. No touchdowns. Perriman, 373 and 4 touchdowns. So maybe a little bit XP for Perriman. CJ Mosley leading the team with 67 tackles. What do we get? Oh, 4 picks. Lawrence, literally not getting onto the quarterback at all. 4 picks, though, for Mosley is fucking pretty goddamn impressive. So let's look at free agents here. We'll re-sign Justin Tucker. We don't really need him because I'm the best kicker. I can kick with anyone, but we'll keep Tucker. He's maybe the best weapon on the team right now. We'll bring up Brandon Williams. We'll make him a Raven for life here with that deal. Zachary Orr, I think he's fairly underrated. We'll have him be our tandem with CJ Mosley in the middle of the field. Fullback, fuck, we signed Juszczyk. I don't know why. We don't need a fullback at all, but you know he's one of the best players, I guess, and maybe he helps out in the sim. That's what I'm saying. When I use the team, they're not gonna help me out, but he might help out in the sim. So let's take a look at the end of first season. We are the 2nd worst team in the NFL. Who the fuck's the worst? The Browns are 3-13. We're 2-14. Ooh, the 49ers 0-16. Gross. All right, Niners. Fuck, I thought we were getting the first overall pick. All right, let's look at the final season stats. Ryan Mallett, just over 3,000 passing yards, 14 touchdowns, 14 picks. So that's a horrendous season for the guy that I've never been a fan of, even from college. Kenneth Dixon falling short of 1,000 yards by, Jesus Christ, 700 yards, 4 touchdowns. Terrence Swift had 7 touchdowns, so awful run game. Max Williams, 62 receptions, 500 yards, 3 touchdowns, almost 600 yards. So that's solid for a tight end. Aiken, White, somewhat underwhelming. Perriman had a decent year, 700 yards and 5 touchdowns, but I mean, the tight end, that's nice to see at least. CJ Mosley leading the team with 132 tackles. Carrera with 110. And Eric Weddle with 107. Or almost got there with 95 as well. From the sacks, Timmy Jernigan with 6.5. Zadarius Smith with 4. Look at that picks. I see 8. 8 interceptions for CJ Mosley. That motherfucker better win linebacker of the year. Eric Weddle with 5. So kind of paying dividends that we kept Weddle and didn't trade him. Tucker, I would expect better than that for his field goals. But it is what it is. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. MVP went to Tom Brady. Big fucking surprise. We're not going to have anyone really on this list. We might have a couple of rookies, but that's it. Jason Garrett, Coach of the Year. Brady, Offensive Player of the Year. Brandon Marshall, Defensive Player of the Year. I'd like to see, what do you call it on here? 8 picks as a linebacker doesn't get you on that short list. Cody Kessler won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kenneth Dixon coming in at number 3. We'll take that for a guy that didn't even break a fucking 1,000 yards. Defensive Rookie of the Year. There we go. Kamalea Carrera coming first. Tavon Young coming 7th, so there should be some solid XP coming their way. Best QB went to Brady. Best running back went to Shady. Brady and Shady. Best wide receiver, we don't have anyone on there. Come on, C4. Best O-lineman, maybe Yanda. Nope. Best D lineman, probably not anyone. Best linebacker, hey, Mosley coming at number 3. I guess 8 picks only makes you the number 3 in your division. Or conference. Weddle coming, there we go. Hey, we have a couple guys. Couple. All right, it's not that bad. So let's take a look at the Year 1 Super Bowl. So the KC Chiefs beat the Jets, and the Dallas Cowboys won there. So now the Chiefs beat the Cowboys. So at least we didn't have to suffer through the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl in here. As we take a look at the first year of free agency, don't have any money to spend. As you saw up there, I went by pretty quick because I'm trying to keep this video somewhat short. Had $0. That's what happens when you have to fucking eat goddamn Joe Flacco's contract. So let's see at the draft. Year 1 of the draft, where do we go? We got our franchise quarterback, the number 2 overall prospect in the draft class, Mitch Trubisky, 82 overall at the University of North Carolina. Let's fucking go. We got D.D. Westbrook in the second round of Oklahoma, 76 overall. And with our second round pick, continuing to add to wide receiver, we got Amara Darboh from Michigan, 73 overall. So I didn't hit as well as I would have liked on this guy. I saw a couple other 70 wide receivers when I was looking around that went in the second and third rounds, but we'll take it. And then we got DeMarcus Walker, the defensive end from Florida State, in the fourth round. Solid value there, 74. He may actually have to fucking start for us this season, but he is an underrated beast if you've ever seen Florida State play. So here we are going into year 2. Let's take a look at the depth chart. So we got Trubisky, 82 overall. Can he be elite or not? Can he finally answer that question? Is the quarterback in Baltimore elite? We got Kenneth Dixon, 77 overall running back. A little bit worried about that. Didn't even break 1,000 yards last year, and he didn't really develop a whole lot. We got Ustek at fullback, staying even at 89. D.D. Westbrook is now our number 1 wide receiver, but best believe we're going to put him in the slot. So let's have Darboh go number, what are we going to do? We'll go Darboh 1, Perriman 2, and Westbrook in the slot. I think that's right. Look, we got Paul motherfucking Turner here as well. This might be a painful season, but I think we have the tools that we can build around. Max Williams, 82 overall tight end. He had an excellent season last year. Breakout year for him. I like to see that. Stanley up to an 83, so it's a slight bump up for him. I think he has a quick development trait, which is nice for us. Urschel up 2 points to an 81. I think the left side of that line is going to be good for many years. Zuta had a big regression there. Yanda had a regression. Ricky Wagner, I think, went up a point, but overall more regression than not on the offensive line. Timmy Jernigan didn't develop at all, which is a little bit disappointing. We got DeMarcus Walker, our 4th round draft pick, starting. Brandon Williams, 83. This Pierce guy's at an 81. He's younger. Should we put him in? Should we roll with Brandon? We just re-signed Brandon Williams, though, so we might as well let him start for a little bit. Carrera, the rookie of the year, the defensive rookie of the year, up to an 81 now, so it looks like we got a stud there. Mosley stayed at 88. You had 8 interceptions, and you didn't go up a single goddamn point. I find that hard to believe. Zadarius Smith went up, I think, a point or two, up to a 76. Jimmy Smith now up to an 85. Tavon Young, for some reason, didn't want to develop past the 78. Hopefully that's not his plateau. Ladarius Webb took a 4-point regression. And Weddle, on the other hand, though, went up a little bit after having 5 picks and making the defensive DB shortlist of the year for the AFC last season. So our goal, we'll go 8 wins. Let's see if we can do 1 win better than we did last year. We'll sim here to the halfway point and see where we're at. Ooh, shit. Oh, we're at 4-3. We're in the playoff hunt still, halfway through the season with all those rookies, and still some holes on this team. We are in the playoff hunt. All right, could be a lot worse. Could be what we had last season. Let's take a look at the stats here. Trubisky, a little middle of the pack. Ooh, those interception numbers. I can definitely get down with that. 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks for maybe the franchise. We don't know yet. But let's go. Kenneth Dixon, 500 yards, 4 touchdowns. So I guess he's on pace for 1,000 yards, which is pretty much the borderline mark for a running back if he's good or not. Max Williams, once again, leading the team in receptions. Darboh, 500 yards and 1 touchdown. Good there. Perriman, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook, almost 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. So our young playmakers are making plays here. I like this core, this young receiving core. Weddle leading the team with 53 tackles. Not too often you see the safety leading the team in tackles. Zadarius Smith up to 6 sacks. Okay, cool. In the interception front, Jimmy Smith with 2, Weddle with 2, and Tony Lippett, who we signed up the Dolphins practice squad with 2. So let's get some guys re-signed. We got to get Mosley for sure long-term. Jernigan, long-term. Let's go. Urschel, get you fucking nerd. You goddamn MIT guy. We'll sign him. So we got 3 solid playmakers there as we sim to the final spot. Luckily, we were able to get those guys. I still think our cap situation is kind of fucked, though, for free agency. I think we're not going to be able to sign anyone good for next year. Maybe next year. We finished 6-10. Went from 4-3 to 6-10. Had a horrible end of the season. Hopefully, Trubisky still played pretty well. Or Trubisky. 4,100 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 20 picks as a rookie. The yards look nice, I guess. Touchdowns, that's probably about as expected. Kenneth Dixon finally breaking the 1,000-yard mark. 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Taliaferro with 8 touchdowns. Trubisky with 2 to his name. That's all right, though. Maybe we still need to look at upgrading that. Darboh is a rookie. Look at our 2 rookie wide receivers over 1,000 yards. Let's fucking go. 72 receptions, 1,100 yards, 3 touchdowns from Darboh. 69, 575, and 3 for Max Williams. D.D. Westbrook, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns as a rookie. Let's fucking go. 700 yards, 5 touchdowns for Perriman. I'm very good. I think we have a very promising wide receiver core here. Mosley leading the team with 127 tackles. Weddle with 104. For the sack front, we got 10 for the 4th round pick. DeMarcus Walker yet again. fucking, who's it? Reggie McKenzie hitting on his defensive studs, and a bunch of guys with 6-7 sacks there. Interception front, 4 for Mosley, 4 for Jimmy Smith, and 4 for Eric Weddle. Eric Weddle playing well into his later years for us. Very happy with the defense. Even though we didn't make the playoffs, I think we're looking promising towards the future. Aaron Rodgers won MVP. Riverboat Ron won Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year went to Le'Veon. We had no one. Defensive Player of the Year went to Donta Hightower. We had no one. There we go. Trubisky won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Dede Westbrook number 3. Darbo number 5. So 3 guys in the top 5. That is excellent. Number 1. We're dominating. Absolutely dominating. DeMarcus Walker, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best QB. Oh, I thought he might have had a shot. Best running back, no one. Best wide receiver went to Antonio Brown. We have Dede Westbrook making it number 8. Best offensive lineman, Yanda coming in at 6. We'll take that for the old man. Hopefully his regression won't be too bad. Best D-line went to J.J. Watt. DeMarcus Walker, the 4th round pick, coming at number 9 overall in the AFC. Let's go. No linebacker. That's a little bit disappointing. Best DB, Weddle got 3. Maybe that'll help his regression a teeny bit. Jimmy Smith, number 5. He's getting up there in age too. We got to be worried about Jimmy Smith. I think corner may be a little bit of a problem for us here. Let's take a look at the Super Bowl year 2. Chiefs going to the Super Bowl again, back-to-back years. And the Lions. I couldn't even get there with the fucking Lions, but the Sim could get there. So do the Chiefs. Winning back-to-back Super Bowls. A dynasty for the Kansas City Chiefs right now. Jesus. Who'd have thought that Alex Smith would become a great fucking quarterback? All right. So we have $40 million now in cap. Finally, we got Joe Flacco off the books. We're going to give Bryce Petty literally pennies on the dollar. Maybe, I wasn't happy with the running back. Richburg, we signed him before. He's not too bad. Got 83 with the confidence boost. We'll make sure we can get first there. So we got Zuda at center. He's old as shit and regressing. Defensive side of the ball, I think we're all right. What we got here? We could add another corner. Bradley Roby, small. I don't know if he's an outside corner. That's the only problem. Because definitely Tavon Young is going to be our nickel corner. We'll see one to Calvin Pryor too. We need a safety help for Weddle. So we got all 3 of them. We got Roby, Richburg, Petty, and Calvin Pryor. But I'm not exactly sure where we're going to go with the draft. We'll see what happens here for guys. We'll spend some XP. What do we got here? 31,000. I didn't see all that. 31,000 for Correa. Oh my god, man. Beast. We're fucking rolling here, people. I think this is going to be a good one. I'm feeling like a good one here. I don't want to come outright and claim a Super Bowl win, but I'm feeling pretty damn special. Alright, start this draft. Don't know where we're going to go. We got a couple prospects we're keeping an eye on here. Don't know who's going to fall. So let's see the quick draft recap. So with our first round pick, we have 3. We went Jamal Adams, the safety from LSU, 80 overall. Beast. He's a fucking beast. And he's going to be covered for whatever happens with Eric Weddle. Then with our second pick, we got Ryan Anderson, the talented outside linebacker from Alabama, 77 overall. This might be one of my best drafts. I didn't edit these guys' names, the rest of them, just to show how studly this draft was for me in the offensive line. We got Bird, whoever the fuck that is, 75 overall guard. Butchered this one. Second round pick. We got a 62. Maybe the worst pick in the draft. But then we finished off with 2 more. 79 and 78 offensive linemen in the second round. Let's fucking go. Parsons and fucking who's that? Bushrod or something. Overall, the bottom half of my draft was horrendous. But Joe and Ray at offensive line helping us out here a little bit. Don't necessarily know. Like, I didn't need them. We don't need them to start right away. Maybe cover for Yanda eventually. But I just, I saw them. I said, we can't bust them. We can't fucking pass on these guys. Let's take them. So going into Trubisky's second year, up to an 85 after winning offensive rookie of the year. Ken Dixon up to an 82. Ustack staying even at 89. Dede Westbrook 81. Darbo 80. And Perriman 80. But again, we got to move Westbrook to the slot. That's where I think we want to run him for now. We haven't officially got to play with him yet, so I don't know if he can be an outside. Max Williams 84 overall tight end. Ronnie Stanley up to an 87 overall tackle, as expected. Man, Stanley's a franchise left tackle. Urschel, not a lot of progression there, 84. Richburg, our center, 83. Yanda, the downgrades are on for Yanda, down to a 90. And Rick Wagner, 85. So, offensive line, I actually think last year where we regressed, I think we actually developed a little bit on offensive line. Defensive line, we got Jernigan, We got DeMarcus Walker up to an 81, the 4th round pick, who was Defensive Rookie of the Year, made shortlist for Defensive Lineman of the Year. Fucking monster. Up there we go. We got a franchise guy. Brandon Williams, 83. We got Pierce, 81. So pretty much staying even there at nose tackle. Spending almost fucking 35,000 XP on Carrera. Got him up to an 84. Mosley still at 88. Fucking why won't the needle move a little bit more for that guy? Ryan Anderson, a rookie, starting at outside linebacker, 77. We got Jimmy Smith, 83. Tavon Young, 81. Finally developing. And Bradley Roby, the free agent signing, 79. So I'm happy with our secondary here. We got Eric Weddle, 93. We moved him to free safety from strong safety. And then we're going to be rolling with Jamal Adams. Even though we signed Calvin Pryor in free agency, which is kind of annoying, I think we got to go with the rookie, with Jamal Adams. So let's set our goal here. I think we'll go 8 wins. I think this is going to be our last year of not expecting to make the playoffs. This year we might have an outside chance, for sure, depending how Trubisky plays. But we're not. I'm not. Going all in on making the playoffs. Let's see where we're at. I still think we're 1 season away. We need to get a couple free agents in here. Ooh, shit. All right. Third worst team in the NFL, 2-5. Don't really know how you regress that bad from year 1, but maybe we'll turn around the second half of the season here. Maybe we had a couple real tough matchups. So halfway through year number, 3 here now. Trubisky, 2,000 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 5 picks. So the interceptions have been fairly low for him at both halfway points. Kenneth Dixon on pace for probably 1,000 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that was a little bit worrying. Maybe we need to look at running back this free agency period. Perriman leading the team with receptions. Darboh, 500 yards, 1 touchdown. Max Williams, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. And D.D. Westbrook, almost 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. On the defense side of the ball, C.J. Mosley leading the team with 65 tackles. On the sack front, we got 4 for Jernigan, 4 for rookie Ryan Anderson, 3 for DeMarcus Walker. That's a little bit low. And picks, gross for interceptions. All right, Max Williams has been very solid for us at the tight end position. Let's re-sign him. This Michael Pierce guy, maybe we'll look at him. I don't know. We got Brandon Williams there, but I know he's getting up there in age. Perriman's done very well, solid for us. We'll re-sign Perriman. We got Zadarius Smith, who's been solid depth at outside linebacker. That's an affordable deal there. We got a little bit of cap to spend. Let's get this Michael Pierce guy. Let's try to help him out here a little bit because Brandon Williams is only getting older. Oh, you're going to free agency? Well, yeah, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, buddy. Oh, my God. In a horrible year in the AFC North, 8-8 won it? Jesus Christ. We'll be 7-9. So we're 1 game off of getting in the playoffs. 7-9 is not a good record overall, but when you look at the division as a whole of that, tied for second in the division. Let's take a look at the final season stats here of year number 3. Mitch Trubisky, oh my God, look at the yards. Mitch Trubisky, 4,700 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 13 picks. I think he said he was 3rd in the league for passing yards. What a monster. We got a guy here with us. Kenneth Dixon going over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Buck Allen with 8 touchdowns as well on the bench as a backup. But I don't know, man. Dixon seems like he's plateauing for us. Perriman leading the team with receptions. We're glad we resigned him. 86 for 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook, monster year again. 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Darboh, 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Max Williams, 700 yards and 6 touchdowns. So that's a great young receiving core. Mosley leading the team with 146 tackles. Jamal Adams is a rookie, 105. And Carrera with 104. I think this defense, we're slowly rebuilding this defense into a Super Bowl caliber defense, guys. Ryan Anderson, the rookie, with 9 sacks. That's back-to-back hits. I think, again, the one we had last year was a 4th round pick, but our 1st round pick with 9 sacks. I'm happy to see that. Mosley leading the team with 4 picks, 3 for Smith, 3 for Young, and 2 for Eric Weddle. All right, cool. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. Gross, Dak Prescott wins the MVP. That's not realistic. John Fox with the Bears winning Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year with the Le'Veon. Trubisky coming in at number 6. Like to see that. Defensive Player of the Year with the Khalil Mack. If anyone, C.J. Mosley finally coming in at 9. There we go. Finally starting to get some recognition. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I don't think we had anyone. But Defensive Rookie of the Year, I didn't win. Jamal Adams and Ryan Anderson coming 2 and 3. That's not awful. Would like to see one of them get it, though. Ben Roethlisberger won Best QB. Trubisky coming in at 7, I think. Best running back. No one again, man. We gotta get running back going. D.D. Westbrook, the number 3 wide receiver in the AFC. Best offensive lineman. We got Yanda there at 7. All right, staying strong. Even though he's regressed every single year since we've had him. Khalil Mack won Best DL. Best linebacker went to not my guy. Mosley coming in at 4, though. I know it's Jamie Collins that got it. Best defensive back went to David Amerson. Well, we got a couple guys there. We sim to the Super Bowl in year number 3. Let's see. Oh, look, the Chiefs. It ended. They didn't get 3 in a row. The Jags somehow got there over the Titans, and then the Eagles, rest in peace, got bodied by the Rams, 55-9. That's embarrassing. And then the Jags won the Super Bowl. So if the fucking Jags win the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure we can win the Super Bowl here. So we got about $25 million in cap here at the year 4 free agency, and I think we got to go running back. And J.J. 90 overall might be our splash signing. We don't need wide receiver. We don't really need anywhere in the offensive line. Yanda retired. Fuck. What a way to find out in free agency that your guy retired. This Pierce guy locked a free agency, but I kind of want him. So let's see if we can bid him. There we go. They're top bid. Let's bring him back home. I'm pretty happy with where we're at on defense. Maybe another corner. Jimmy Smith is 31. Kevin Johnson, formerly of the Houston Texans, we'll offer him a nice little deal. He's big. He has good size too. Maybe we can play him at safety. But let's get Ajay. There we go. Top bid for Ajay. I think a 90 over running back could be the thing we need. The missing piece to put this all together. There we go. We got Pierce. We got Ajay. We got Johnson. Let's go. Start this draft. Year 4 draft. I don't know if we're using real prospects still. I'm going to say probably not. Let's see what I did. Did I do it? I don't think I did. Nope. Awful draft. We got a 73 overall right guard trying to find the replacement for Marshal Yanda, who retired. Outside of that, awful draft. Maybe I probably should have done the better thing and it did not say I drafted. I just skipped the draft, but we'll show you. I'll show you the strong drafts, and I got to show you the weak drafts. So now Calvin Pryor, who we signed last year, is pretty much surplus requirement. Throw him up there. We got a couple second-round pick offers. We don't need him anymore. We got Jamal Adams, the beast Jamal Adams, who's runner-up for Defensive Rookie of the Year. So Pryor is now there and off the books. I think that's... Oh, we got Kenneth Dixon here because we're going with J.J., but I wouldn't mind having Dixon as a receiving back. Yeah, second-round pick. We already have him on the books now on his rookie deal. I think I'll take the dual-headed running back attack. So let's look at our depth chart heading into year number 4. Trubisky up to an 89 after almost fucking 5,000 passing yards last year. Incredible. We got Will Wang as our backup quarterback. Jay Ajayi, our big free agency signing, 90. Kenneth Dixon, 84. So we have a legit two-headed running back attack here. But Ajayi could be the guy that gets us over there. Ustek finally regressing. Been 89 forever. Now down to an 87. D.D. Westbrook up to an 85 wide receiver. Darboh 80, staying at 80, which is kind of disappointing, even though he had multiple 1,000-yard seasons already. And Perriman staying at 80. So Westbrook's the only wide receiver that's developed. Max Williams up to an 86. I don't know if that's what he's at last year or not. Stanley had a 1-point jump from 87 to 88. Urshel stayed even at 84. Fucking Richburg went from 80, I think it was 83, 84, all the way up to 87. I don't even think we fucking had that kind of development when we got him the first time. No more Marshal Yanda, so we got Blake Ray, who was one of our underrated signings, draft picks last year, actually, 79. Rick Wagner regressed from 85 down to 83, so that right side of the line may be hurting. We got Jernigan, 87, Walker, 83, Williams, 81, and Pierce, who we had to re-sign the second time in free agency. I think we'll make him our starter. He's a little bit younger. Carrera, 86 overall outside linebacker. We got Mosley finally going from 88 to 90. Zach Orr, 82, staying there. Ryan Anderson up to 81, our first-round draft pick last season. Got 9 sacks as a rookie. Tavon Young is now taken over as the top corner. I don't know how I feel about him being on the outside, but that's a solid cornerback corp there. Weddle at free safety. Adams only went up 1 point. Ugh. I should probably double check what his development trade is, but that's a little bit less than expected. So let's set our goal here for year number 4 is to make the playoffs. All right. Well, next year has to be Super Bowl, so let's try to make this fucking playoffs. So we sim here to the mid-season point and take a look at where we're at. As my buddy Ed Face signs on, let's go. 7-1, leading the league. Let's fucking go. This might be the year. I'm liking this team. I mean, the Ravens, when I was thinking about what ones I should do, the Ravens weren't at the top of the list, but they had some old guys I knew we could dump, and it's looking like it might work. So halfway through the year, 2,400 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, and 7 picks for Trubisky. Looking good. He's looking very much elite. Get that Joe Flacco shit out your mind. J.J. 640 yards, 6 touchdowns. Dixon with 300, almost 407. Looks like we have a two-headed running back attack, which is all right. D.D. Westbrook leading the team with 48 receptions, 500, almost 600 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Darboh 402, Perriman 504, Max Williams almost 404. Juszczyk with 3. There we go. Fullback helping us out. C.J. Mosley leading the team with 64 tackles. On the sacks front, we got 7.5 for Ryan Anderson. He's been a very solid signing. 4 for Jimmy Jernigan. 4 picks for Mosley. He's on pace. He wants to get 8 again like he did our first year by. All right. let's get Ronnie Stanley in here. God, the cap room is getting smaller and smaller every year. But we gotta re-sign Ronnie Stanley. We got a franchise left tackle. Carrera needs to come in. That's a lot of more. Oh, fuck. We're just chucking around money. All right, Eric Weddle. Let's get him on a 1-year deal. And you want to go to free agency? Go fuck yourself, you bald-headed fuck. Tavon Young, we need to sign him for sure. Oh, geez. Look, $6 million in cap. Hey, we're able to get him. All right. Money is tight as we go to the playoffs. We're 7-1. Don't butcher this. 11-5. There we go. Top of the division finally. It only took us 4 goddamn years. We're the number 1 seed in the AFC, so that's a bye. We got that Z next to our name. Let's take a look at the final season stats and who is where as we get ready for the playoff push, if you will. Ooh, Trubisky, 30, not as many passing yards, but 4,350 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, and 16 interceptions. So I think that's solid. That's pretty goddamn elite. Jai, our free agency signing, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns. Kenneth Dixon, 600 yards, 15 touchdowns. So our 2-headed running back attack is paying dividends. Maybe that's a reflection of a record. Darboh leading the team, 92 receptions, 900 yards, 5 touchdowns. D.D. Westbrook with 1,100 yards and 7 touchdowns. Perryman almost 900 yards and 8 touchdowns. Max Williams from the tight end spot, 600 yards and 8 touchdowns. So very happy with the wide receiver production. Defense side of the ball, C.J. Mosley, only guy over 100 tackles with 130. And on the sacks front, we got 11.5 for Ryan Anderson, 10.5 for Jernigan. Let's go. And for interceptions, 5 for Mosley, 5 for Tavon Young, who's really thriving in the role of the starting corner. Weddle, who's leaving, had 4 picks, but fuck him. He doesn't want to be on this team. Go fuck himself. Ben Roethlisberger won the MVP. Trubisky coming at number 6, as expected. There you go. Franchise quarterback, let's go. I just hope there's never... Harbaugh coming at number 6. I just hope there's a time I never draft a bust quarterback. That'd be dope. Trubisky coming number 5 in Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Mosley coming in number 2. There we go. Finally getting some recognition in this league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we had Youngblood, who I think is our backup tight end. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we had Siderius Bingham. Cool. Best QB went to Roethlisberger. Trubisky at 4. Best running back went to Le'Veon Ajayi at 7. Kenneth Dixon at 10. There you go. Legit 2-headed running back attack. AB, best wide receiver. DD coming in at 9. Best O-line went to Richburg, our free agent signing from a year ago. Stanley at 2. Urschel at 5. Wagner at 6. And Ray at 9. So our entire offensive line made this list. So that's as expected. No D-line. Mosley, number 2 linebacker. That's cool. Tavon Young, number 4 corner. We can take that. I can get down with that. Weddle, number 7, but he's leaving, so go fuck himself. As we get ready for this divisional playoff matchup against the San Diego Chargers. 9-7. Ugh, that's not a good record. We should body them here. So let's take over here. Play the moments. Westbrook across the middle of the field. We have him working in the slot. Even though he's our best wide receiver, that seems like the best spot for him. He's doing work. All right. Play a nice clean game here, team. Westbrook, there we go. Great catch, great touchdown. That is a great rapport between quarterback and wide receiver. It's like they know what the other one's thinking. As we go up, 7-0. Block the field goal, whatever. 3rd down alert. All right, J.J. to the outside. Look at that. Untouched. Absolutely untouched into the end zone. That is, let's go. Let's fucking go. And that is the lead for your Baltimore Ravens. 13-14 to nothing. We'll take a field goal here. Big leg Justin Tucker. 36. I don't know what that would have been. That would have been like a 57-yarder. 17-0. We're trying to pitch a shutout. Pitching a shutout would make me pitch a tent. That's creepy. But look, hey, they got on the board. 17-3. We'll keep playing these moments, though, and end the first half. Maybe we'll be able to just let the Super Sim take over and finish it off for us. Not exactly sure. Trubisky drops back, hits Darboh. Oh, I'm so glad that worked out. I mean, Darboh, we got him as a 73, and he hasn't, 73 overall. It's like, all right, you'll fit in. You'll probably be, take a step behind Perryman. No, 1,000 yards both years he's been in the league. Same goes for Westbrook. What are we going to do here? Run it? Give it to the free agency signing Jai. We paid him all that money. Let's see what he can do. That's a touchdown. There we go. Somehow looks like he glitched into the end zone, but we'll fucking take it. 24-3. Make some noise. I think we're ready to just super sim the rest of this shit. 31. There we go. It's over. 31-6. Like they haven't got anything more than a field goal. We're just sucking the life out of them. All right, we're going on to the divisional round, baby. Let's go. Oh, they got a touchdown. 41-13. Mike McCoy just, I'm gonna go sit in my car and really mull over this game. So we're going to the next week. The Buffalo Bills, the 9-7 Bills, 2-9-7. Man, what the fuck? I guess everyone in the AFC had a shit record this season. Let's take on the Bills. Well, they got shady. That's it. So we're taking it up here. 4th and 2, first quarter. Crazy. You got a field goal kicker. You're at home. Take the field goal. I go, nah. I paid J.J. for a reason. We got this young offensive line, especially that left-hand side. We got Urschel, Ronnie Stanley. Let's go behind him. Touchdown, baby. Sometimes it pays to have giant nuts. 3rd down alert. Sure. Well, whatever. I guess I didn't want to take that over. Should have. 7-7 game now. Buffalo has tied it up. As we get the ball here just before the 2-minute warning. Hopefully we can go home, aka halftime, in the locker room with a bit of a lead. Patience, and finding Darbo. Is he gone? Oh, that is Gilmore, though. Looks like he's gaining. Oh, touchdown, Darbo. Let's go. He's not even a burner. He has like 88 speed, 89 speed, but Gilmore did not have a damn chance in that foot race. As Rex Ryan can't believe it. Let's watch a replay of that. Oh, no. We ain't got time for a replay. Let's go. 14-7. And, of course, they're going to score before halftime because that's how Play the Moments works. But then we get the ball again. Screen pass to Ajayi. He's out to space, and let's get it. Touchdown, baby. You want a super sim? You want to fuck me? You want to give them points before the end of the half? Well, I can do the exact same goddamn shit. 21-14. Let's go. And they tied it up. And all right, here we go. And the downfall has begun. Holding to a field goal at least, and the downfall has continued to go. Down 10, 3 minutes left. Not liking our chances. They're giving us a 3rd and 3. Defense just fell apart. Eric Weddle's already out of town. That's probably what happened. There we go. We hit Max Williams, and he fumbles it. And there we go. What's he going to do? Return it? Of course. Look, I got my whole team there to cover it, and they're gone. Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming out. That is pretty much Play the Moment Sim these last couple days for me. Last couple weeks. In a goddamn minute there. That's the summary. Fuck this shit. Whatever. That's a burp. HD burp. Well, at least we made it to the playoffs. I guess we could say that. We'll throw a Hail Mary here, see what the fuck happens. We got Trubisky's big arm. Let's get him maybe some padded playoff stats, if you will. So that means it's going to be, maybe let's see what we're doing. All right. So, year 5, all or nothing. Let's go for the Super Bowl year 5. Big free agency period. I don't know how much fucking money we have. I don't think we have very much money. So, year 4 playoffs. The Bills beat us, as we saw, unfortunately. And the Falcons beat the Redskins. And the Bills won the Super Bowl. So, I guess we lost to the eventual Super Bowl champions, which is somewhat of a silver lining, but still doesn't suck any less. Literally, we have $100,000 of cap room, so we probably can't even pay the goddamn equipment manager. So let's just go to the draft. Hopefully we can have a solid draft after maybe the worst draft I've had at all my rebuilds, which was last year's draft, the 2019. Had a goddamn Chip Kelly-esque draft. Let's take a look at this recap here. We got Tolston, 76 overall corner. The 30th pick. That's good value, but look at the rest of that, man. Oh, my God. 57 overall quarterback in the 5th round. Fuck me. We got Will Hwang. Will Hwang at backup quarterback is even better. Let's take a look at our depth chart as we get ready for our final season. Trubisky up to a 91 overall. That's one of the highest quarterbacks I've got. Ajayi's 90, Ustak's 85, Westbrook, Darborough, Perryman. Those are wide receiver core that can get again. Westbrook up to an 88, Darborough 83. What a draft those two were. Williams stayed even at an 86. Stanley stayed even at an 88. Urschel fell from 84 down to 82. Richburg went from 87 to an 85. Blake Raylo's developing. In light of the Yanda retirement. Rick Wagner went from 85 only a couple years ago, only down to 80. Ugh. Jernigan stayed even at 87. DeMarcus Walker's now up to an 87. Pierce stayed even at 81. Brandon Williams, he was an 84, 85 a couple years ago. Now he's a 78. Carrera 86. Mosley stayed even at 90. Orr stayed even at 82. Ryan Anderson up to an 84 now, our best pass rusher. Tavon Young 85. Jimmy Smith 83. Roby 79. And Tostin 76. So our secondary, I think, is decent. We moved Kevin Johnson from corner to safety. He's 85, and Jamal Adams is an 83 overall safety. So for the sake of this, we're not gonna do like the midway point checkup. We'll just sim right to the playoffs because it's all or nothing. We're going for the Super Bowl or nothing. So there's no way to really try to make some halfway adjustments. We're going for it. So we'll use through the magic of video editing. Let's sim right to the play. Oh, 9 and 7. Did we not make it? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Second. Man, the AFC has just been horrible. We got the wild card. All right. Could be worse. Who do we got? Well, actually, we'll take a look at the stats first, of course. Oh, fourth in the league in passing touches. Trubisky, 4,200 passing yards, almost 4,300. 35 touchdowns, 12 picks to his name. So he is, like I said, this is the last year. Overall, he's elite. JJ, 1,300 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns. Maxi Germany, where the fuck that is, 19 rushing touchdowns. Are you kidding me? And 5 receiving touchdowns for Germany. 24 touchdowns for a guy I don't even know who he is. Darbo, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Williams, 805. DD with almost 1,311. Perryman was 707. This guy, Germany, what the fuck? What did he eat? PED test this motherfucker. Mosley leading the team with 135 tackles. We got Ryan Anderson, 11 sacks. Walker with 10 sacks. Jernigan with 8. Michael Pierce, 6.5. Bradley Roby leading the team with 6 picks. Tavon Young with 3. And the rest were dispersed amongst 1. Yearly awards, Goff for the Texans. The fuck? What alternate universe is this? Won the MVP. Trubisky didn't even fucking make the shortlist this year. Coach of the year. Guess we suck. Le'Veon won offensive. Trubisky came number 5. We'll take that. Defensive player went to Khalil Mack. We got no one. Offensive rookie of the year. We got no one. Defensive rookie of the year. We got no one. Yikes. So that was 2 shitty drafts back to back. Best QB, Trubisky came 4. Best running back, Ajay came 7. Best wide receiver went to AR 15. DD coming at number 4. Man, Westbrook has been a goddamn revelation at wide receiver for us. Offensive lineman, we got Richburg and Stanley coming at 9 and 10, just making it. That still counts. Khalil Mack won best D lineman, best linebacker. We got Ryan Anderson at 6. Cool. Best defensive back went to Jalen Mills on the Steelers. Good for him. Bradley Roby coming in number 4. We'll take that. So a couple guys there as we get ready for a massive, massive matchup as the Ravens meet their fiercest rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers, in the opening round of the playoffs here in the wild card. So let's try our best. All right. Okay. Guess we're just going normal speed here. I thought we like to speed this up a little bit here. C4. There we go. Finally getting to it. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can do. Already fucking down 14-0. Phenomenal. Couldn't ask for a better start. All right, on the 18-yard line. So we're in the red zone. Do we run it? Do we try to give it to Jai or do we pass it? Where are we going here? No, we're not going to check it. What the fuck is going on? Am I like fucking dozing off here? Come on, this is playoffs time. And that should have been, well, I'm not going to say that should have been picked off, but that was a dangerous throw. Sean Davis making the pass breakup. Sean Davis out of Maryland, I believe. Looks like he's developed himself into a nice starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, let's go. A. There we go. Williams getting it up to the 2, or the 3, sorry, to end the first quarter. We're already down 2 touchdowns, but it looks like we're in scoring position. Plenty of time here in the second half, or second quarter, at least if our defense can step it up a bit. But this is, now, again, as much as I want to try to rebuild an old school Ravens team, which is run the ball and good defense, we're definitely a better offense than we are defense. But then Ajay, getting to the outside, getting the touchdown to make it a 14-7 game. We're still trying to fight in this game, even though we're at Heinz Field. It's an aggressive environment. Once again, we're in scoring position, but don't want to settle for a field goal. Let's make this a tie ball game. Hopefully we get the ball once more before the end of the first half. Trubisky dropping back. Plenty of time. Scrambles for the first down, putting the team on his back. Holds on to the ball, doesn't fumble after a big hit across the middle from Lord knows who that was. Some white linebacker. Red zone alert. Smash Texas, I guess, because nothing says smash Texas like Baltimore. The Wire. Shit. You know? Clay Davis, you know, get it? Anyway, Max Williams with the touchdown, the tying touchdown, great route there. He's been very underrated for us. I think he's a beast. Max Williams, I remember seeing his tape at Minnesota, crazy. So there we go. 24-21. This game is getting fucking off the rails here. 4 minutes left. Now we're picking it up here. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. We're down 1. Trubisky dropping back, stay in the pocket. Great pocket presence. Finds Darbro. Great patience through all those bodies. Finds his wide receiver. All these guys coming in at the same time. I think it's helped their chemistry. They're one hell of a cohesive unit. Be it Trubisky, D.D. Westbrook, and Darbro. Jai tanking his way into the end zone. It looks like we're going to get over the finish line here against the Pittsburgh Steelers and find ourselves into the divisional round for yet another season. 40-28. Let's just sim this out. There we go. Big time win over a rival. I don't know. That doesn't look like Ben Roethlisberger. 17. Usually they show the fucking starting quarterback there. Shazier. Can't believe it. He's in despair on the bench. As we're moving on to take on, oh wow, the 15-1 led by fucking MVP Jared Goff for some reason, Houston Texans. What could go wrong, huh? What could fucking go wrong? Let's see. Let's play them. Oh, jeez, 7-0 hole. Cool. They went for it on fourth down because they just decided to shit pump me. We're down 10-0. Haven't had the ball yet. Awesome. Cool. Fuck this game. Cool. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I've had the option to take the ball once in solid position. All right. Let's just see if the sim wants to put me in this fucking hole. The sim can work its way out. All right. Down 30-10. Okay. Well, I guess let's see if we can make some magic happen. I guess, but I mean, fuck off. The sim's just like, all right, how many Super Bowls has he won in these rebuilds? Let's make his record a little more shitty here. Hey, Jared Goff, we'll hit D.D. Westbrook here to get it on the 5-yard line. But what's Jared Goff doing on the Houston Texans? All right, that's a California kid there. All right, keep him on the West Coast. 4 minutes left, barring a fucking miracle. We got Youngblood there, just didn't want to find his way in the end zone. Backup tight end on the 1-yard line. Guess we continue to pass the ball. I mean, what else do we have to lose? And cool. Way to get your head turned around there. Helping us out big time. Helping the team out big time. 3rd and goal on the 1. Then we just smarten up and run the halfback toss. We got a JJ. He's a 90 overall. Decent enough offensive line. Maybe audible it, though, C4 to the other side. See, I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I'd audible it away from JJ Watt. We run it right at him. It works. We get a touchdown. Up to 17 points down. Fucking, what are we down? 13 now. Okay, 4th down alert. All right, let's try to get a drive going here. See if we can get a touchdown. This shit might not be over. Are they collapsing? A Houston collapse? Right bumper, wide open in the middle. Brashad Perriman getting open to make it a fucking 6-point game. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Punt, they're punting it. All right, shit, we got the fucking ball. Let's go. They're going for it? They're not going to punt it on 4th and 3? Let's go play. Chew the clock. We're going to have 10 seconds. Oh, man. It's not going to be good. But, hey, we got a chance. Let's stop them here on defense. There we go. 6 seconds left, so that's maybe 2 attempts. More than likely 1, but potentially 2 attempts. Let's get out of this. Let me play this moment. Let me try this Hail Mary with my unit. I made this team, all right? I'm going to live by the sword, die by the sword. And bomb it. And a huge deflection and an interception, and that's the end of the game. So, I mean, somewhat successful. We went to the AFC Championship, went to the playoffs twice, but still didn't get our goal for the Super Bowl. So, ultimately, you have to chuck up an L here for the Baltimore Ravens. But I hope you guys did enjoy this realistic rebuild. As always, this is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and check out all the other rebuilds in the playlist. That's probably to the right. Thank you guys for all the continued love and support. Leave a comment in the comment section below what team you want to see next. And that will do it for me here today, guys. Thank you for watching. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out.